Hi, my name is Chris McKinney. I'm the plumbing manager for Reliable Heating and Air. I am a Master Class 2 unrestricted master licensed plumber. I've been doing this for about 18 years, starting back when I was 15 years old at my uncle's company when I was in high school. For me, I worked as a helper. Basically, that just means you are riding with a licensed technician. You do that for a few years. At that point, you then qualify to take your state test for your journeyman's, and you go and take a test for your journeyman's license. At that point, you're on your own. As a helper, you can probably expect to make starting off around $12 to $15 an hour. So that'd be around $30,000 to $40,000 a year. There's usually tons of overtime along with that. If you want it, you go get it. Three things that surprised me about this type of work was just how often that I get to go and see and be different places, never in the same place, 2 days in a row, meeting different people, constantly out interacting with the public. I get to know my state, my cities very well, know various areas of the city, state. You kind of find the best places to eat, shop, hang out through the process of work, just driving around and going different places. Someone should consider this field because there's a tremendous shortage of us out there. Plumbers are hard to find, and nowadays, a plumber can make just as much as a lawyer or an accountant or an IT guy. Just because there's not enough of us, we get to kind of state our own price. There's never going to be a time when plumbing won't be needed. No matter how good technology gets, everybody's going to have to go to the bathroom. Starting off, it would be drive time. You're going from job to job, so you got to like to drive a little bit. You got to be comfortable driving larger vehicles. Other than that, it's going to be coordinating your materials, inventory in your truck, those kinds of things, and then just communicating with customers in the office, invoicing, those kinds of things. You need to be able to use electronic devices. Most people's companies now, everything's electronic. You're invoicing, you're quoting, billing, all those kinds of things. Outgoing. You got to like to interact with people when you're out there. The product is the product, but you're really selling yourself. Why am I the best person to be doing this job for you? Is basically, and the people that make the most money are the people that are the best at selling themselves. So most of your larger plumbing companies are always looking for eager young helpers. Here at Reliable, we've done an apprenticeship for many years. We'll bring you on as a new helper. You'll ride with one of our licensed technicians for a few years. Once you've completed that process, we then assist you with going to, it's basically a 5-weekend course that gets you ready for your journeyman's test. At that point, you would go take your journeyman's test and you're out and running at that point. Once you become a journeyman, you hold that license for 2 years. You go back through that same 5-weekend process to go take the master's test. Once you hold your master's license, you'll never, ever go without a job. Sometimes it can be the schedule due to the nature of the business. A lot of times starting off when you're younger, you got to work on call, after hours, weekends, those kind of things. People don't typically get to pick when their plumbing breaks, and it's one of those things that when it breaks, they need you now. So a lot of the time you'll be on an on-call rotation where once or twice a week you'll have to work after hours or work a couple weekends a month, those kind of things. So sometimes the schedule can be a little tough. GHCC, PMC, there's a lot of different networks out there. Plumbing mechanical contractors are always looking. They always have apprenticeship programs. Like I said, your larger companies like us, we typically have apprenticeship programs. There's a lot of good content online, but really the best way to get into the trade is just to get out there and get into it. That's how you're going to learn, is out in the field.